What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Let's Play. Another Let's Play. I said no. Another Let's Play here on YouTube.com/. If you subscribe, I can get a short URL and I won't have to remember a lot of characters because I'm not going to do that. But you can find the YouTube channel on bit.ly/pressxyt or youtube.pressxtoalex.com. I am Alex, the titular Alex, and today we are playing Epic Dumpster Bear Dumpster Fire Redux from Canadian developer and self-publisher Log Games. And just a full disclosure, because I'm real big into honesty, Log Games did send me a code for this, but the reason I'm doing this Let's Play is because I was very intrigued by this game, and I played a little bit of it, and I think you should too. So let's just do it. Let's just dive right in. We're gonna jump in like the middle. We'll start at World 3 here. I've played a little bit of it, obviously. I'm at World 4, or World 1, Level 4. So we'll start at 3. It describes itself as a kind of like a tribute to 16-bit platformers, and the thing I could most equate it to in terms of how it platforms would be Vector Man, in terms of how like floaty it is. It doesn't have it might later, I don't know. It doesn't quite have like the angular shooting range like a Vector Man does, but the actual platforming in this game, which is, the heart of the title and of the genre that it hangs out in, is surprisingly tight, given, I saw the game and I kind of saw the look of it. Also, if you may be familiar with this game as it is a port of a Wii U title, but aesthetically, you will probably hear me shit all over this game, and that's not discrediting the Unity engine or Log Games. I think that's part of the game's charm. There's a run button, and like you can tell already, like this is how the bear looks. Up, like left, like right, left, down. He looks like this. He's just got his maw kind of agape there. There's different power-ups you get, like this little fish head lets you fart for a double jump. In terms of how everything works, it's a pretty standard platformer. It's like I said, there's a little bit more floatiness to it than you'd expect. There's a little bit of clipping when you run into objects, but aesthetically, the game, yes, is kind of lacking. But if the name of the game is the game, then Epic Dumpster Bear is a pretty tight game. On Twitter, when I first played it, probably about a month or so ago, I had described it as a game someone would buy ironically and be surprised, kind of more like a 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, but where like you'll buy it and you'll be like, oh, 50 Cent the game, and then you get home and you're like, this game's kind of good, what happened? I'm foolish. I think this game would be a surprise to a lot of people. I want that fish head coin. Give me that. I'm going back for it. I think I might be able to get all 3. On! I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to. Come on. I'm not gonna fiddle around a lot of my time here with this. I got it. Yeah. Onward, bear. So the plot of the game is that you were basically run out of your home via deforestation, and you're seeking revenge on the company that took your land from you. You get your health from a dumpster, as one does typically. Hence the Epic Dumpster Bearness, because that's how you get your food. But yeah, so like I said, like this game will surprise a lot of people, and I think it's at a $5 price point on the PlayStation Store. I think, like I said, a lot of people would buy this game ironically, or they're gonna see the title of the game and be like, hey, Jeff or Steve, I live in a state in America and I found this game called Epic Dumpster Bear. What the fuck is it? Oh, buy it. It looks dumb. And they're gonna buy it and they're gonna be like, there's an okay game in here. And also, I'm all about supporting independent developers because they make this world go round, Just slide under here. I'm about to get all 3 coins. I've yet to actually do this in a level. Yeah! So I don't know what that's gonna do. But, damn it. There we go. Up and at him. Whoop! But yeah, I think people are gonna buy this game and kind of be pleasantly surprised. Each level ends with a bullseye jump. Fuck. Fuck. Mess that one up. Typically better than that. And I get a fish, it looks like, for those 3 coins. The rotten fish head reminded Dumpster Bear of a better life when he was wading through his local stream, catching fresh salmon. Today, because of corporate greed, the dumpster is all that he knows. So you got a character with some motivation here. His a bit vociferous, but he's got some motivation. Let's do a World War. Brown bears range through the Yukon, Northwest Territories, British Columbia, and the western half of Alberta. Got it! I always like to check on like platformers like these. I always like to check to see if there's like a Donkey Kong Country stop and go station cheat where if you like just run to the end of the level or run backwards, you beat the level, you know? It just takes you straight to the end. Fun fact, if you've been playing Donkey Kong Country and you were stuck at stop and go station, at the start of the level, run left. And it'll take you to the end, and you won't have to actually go through an incredibly challenging level. I always hated stop and go stations. Someone pointed that out to me, and I felt like I was... Wasps, man. Yellow jackets, you don't fuck with them. But, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that was a thing in Donkey Kong Country. I wonder in like 94, if Epic Dumpster Bear came out in, you know, 94, 95, we'll say 94, how people would respond to it, you know, like would they be like, this game looks great, and put it alongside like a Donkey Kong Country or other platformers of that era, like a Vector Man, as I so frequently equate this to, how people would react. I don't know. The whole, I mean, this game feels like it's a game from a different era of sorts, you know, because it's a tribute to one. But, I just don't know how it would have flown, you know, back in the 16-bit era. Damn it! You know, where there were such, you know, such great platformers like Aladdin or like Mario, Sonic, Vector Man. If you played the Tick and you liked the Tick. Even like games like Booger Man, you know, there's so in like an era of the platforming genre. I wonder how a game like Dumpster Bear would have flown, you know. Another time, things we'll never know, you know. I also like these unlimited bombs; those are handy. Eat that shit, drone. Beep 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 beep. So, fun fact about me. I hate bees. And really anything that flies like that. Bees especially though, because I mean they can hurt you. I mean like birds can hurt you, but fuck birds too, I guess. But just not a fan of bees at all. Does that part help me at all? Nothing. Just gives I max out at 2. That's a shame. But not a fan of bees, not a fan of birds. Had a bird attack me once, and that was top 6 probably. It's probably 6th most terrifying moment of my life. I was an adult. It's definitely like top 3 for adult life. But just even as a kid, never liked bees. I don't like them flying around me. It sticks with me as an adult. I go out cutting the grass. If a bee comes up on me, I gotta go inside. I'm not fucking with you. Like, I hate bees. Like, with an eternal passion. I hate bees. Video game spiders, another thing I'm not a fan of. Spiders themselves, they're okay depending on their size, you know. If you give me like something like a hawk spider or whatever they're called, you know, like one of those bird-eating spiders, and they can fuck right out of here. But video game spiders, like I couldn't finish the first Resident Evil. One, because of the tank controls, fuck those. But also just because I don't like spiders. And zombie spiders are arguably the worst kinds of spiders. Fuck you! Who put you there? I don't need this shit. Alright. Another thing I like about this game is the soundtrack's a bit repetitive, but you know, it's pretty sweet for what it is. It's on brand. It's on par with I think what you would expect from a game called Epic Dumpster Bear Dumpster Fire Redux. Like I said, I think too many people would shit on this game, and I want to bring it to more eyes, you know? And the way to get it to more eyes is to do stuff like this, but also for you to subscribe and help me out, you know? I'm gonna be a little selfish, but Log Games were kind enough, and such lovely people, or I think it's just one person, to make this game. So shout out to support indie devs, but also fuck that be up. Also, lend me a copy of this. So to support the show and the platform that I'm trying to do. Oh my god, I think I just entered fucking hard mode here. What I'm trying to accomplish with the podcast and stuff like that, I want to support small teams, because this stuff, like the PlayStation Forecast and these Let's Plays here and stuff like that, my blog, which I've been inconspicuously absent on, I'm sorry, that's all like self-done, this is all stuff I do in my downtime. I mean, I make time for the forecast, but I want to thank you guys, and fuck off! Not you. It was poorly timed. I missed the target again. But thank you all for the support and everything. Like, I can't do this without you, and this is my way of saying thanks. And I love you. We're in this together. So for supporting me, I want to do more stuff like this for you guys. Let's move on to a level I have not done. Ooh, it's a castle. So much. There's so much just affinity. Can't go forward. That's a shame. So much affinity for games of a bygone era. And I mean, what the fuck? There are still some really good platformers coming out with like Rayman Legends. Even, I mean, arguably Celeste. Not arguably Celeste, from everything I've seen and played or heard about, is great. Owls, what the fuck? But no, I think in terms of a genre of game that a genre of game that doesn't get enough eyes on it, I think the platformer in this modern era is very welcomed. And like I said, nope, can't go. Bang, no stop and go here. But I'm always going to support small guys, because I'm a small guy. As I've said before, you've heard me say it so many times on the show, I'm just some guy from Ohio in a spare bedroom doing this shit. And if I can do it, most certainly you can do it. But you gotta give a shout out to small teams like this, like the Log Games, or you'll see in other Let's Plays, Infinite State, and as I've talked about with like Rainbite with Reverie and Beyond the Stone with Sir Eats a Lot. I will always bang the indie drum, as I'll refer to it, just because, one, they need it, and two, I think more eyes on products like that get us more games that I think people miss. And I don't want people to sleep on something just because they think it looks stupid. I will say that the 2D-ness of this, without like, you know what? Fucking shout out to Log Games. Check out that parallax scrolling, Creating a little bit of a sense of depth here. Under that brow. Get under that out. Give me that heart. I mean, look at that. You don't see parallax scrolling that often anymore. And you might. I don't really pay attention to it, but I wanted to look for it here, with it being a 2D platformer. I think it's just nice. I don't want to say nice level of detail, because like I said, aesthetically, the game is good. I think the look of the game is what's going to sell the game, and then you'll be surprised by how it plays and what have you. But what I love so much about platforming is you kind of catch a rhythm, as I'm gonna fuck up here, but as I'm kind of like, as I've caught myself, where you learn where the traction is and where the grip is, and yeah, your best way to go about dodging things and different obstacles and patterns. And once you do that, the games become far more tenable. And I think it's just something I miss. And don't get me wrong, I love the 2D action games, or not 2D action games, but like the action adventure games, the 3D games, everything like that. But something about just going back to one's roots. Some of my earliest memories are platformers. Oh shit. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Bull's eye. Bear's eye. Shadaisy. Well, I think that is enough Dumpster Bear for us. Ooh, dumpster stamp. I don't know what that is. Unlock it, please. R2 for stamps. Ooh, I have a couple stamps. I didn't know that. I have 4 stamps. Well, thank you for wasting this time with me. It's greatly appreciated. As always, if you want to support these Let's Plays or the PlayStation Forecast, the best thing you can do is, while you're here, click the subscribe button. If you found this page organically, thank you so much, and I hope you appreciate the content that I do and will hopefully continue to do into the foreseeable future. But if you want to support my little show, my little labor of love, and these extenuating Let's Plays and things like that, please click the subscribe button. It's going to help me out. My goal is just to hit triple digits right now, because I just need a short URL just to make things a bit more, easy to find, easy to market, and such. If you want my opinions on not just games, but basketball and dogs, and I love animals, you want to see photos of my everyday life, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/pressxtoalex. If you are interested, I do run a weekly PlayStation podcast that comes to you Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time called the PlayStation Forecast. I've got a playlist of every episode so far on YouTube, and you can find it on podcast services around the globe. That is all for me. This has been Epic Dumpster Bear. Thank you again to Log Games, and until next time, do something. Do the thing. I love you.